What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm BRAVExHERO. In this video we're going to be talking about the Wail Hand Cannon, the future war cult Wail Hand Cannon. But before we get into that, I want to be talking about Destiny 2. I'm pretty sure everyone here is excited about Destiny 2. Everyone's pumped, but everyone wants early beta access. And in this video you can gain access to early beta access. All you have to do is comment, subscribe, and like. Comment down below. Let me know what you're excited about Destiny 2. Let me know what you're, looking forward to in Destiny 2. If it's private server or, dedicated servers. If it's, more story, more, in-depth stuff. But in this video, we're going to be talking about the Wail. Let's get down to the basics of it all. Hand cannons. Hand cannons, I feel like, are the most versatile weapons. You have in-air accuracy. You have, just accuracy in general. You have the fastest time to kill. As you can tell here, you got the last word, and just the time to kill is insane. Hand cannons, they're probably the best gun, and they will always be the best gun. If you see sweaty gameplay, it's always about hand cannons. It's always hand cannons. And there's a reason behind that, because they are probably the best guns. They're a 3-tap monster. What else do you want more from them? They're just out of this world. So what makes a hand cannon? If it be certain perks, and in my opinion, I believe it is, guys. It's rifle barrel, or reinforced barrel. Now the Wail. What makes the Wail stand out is the fact that it has a lower magazine, but it can roll with a lot of different perks. So some of you are like, well, Brave, what's the point of using a Wail? And I wonder the same thing. So I pull up the stats on it, and it's got an impact of 81 and a range that's base range is 32 and a stability of 37. Now you pull up the palindrome, and it's got a 81, same, but a range is 39 and the base is 20. So the range alone, range is what makes or breaks a hand cannon, guys. If it doesn't have range, you're going to get beat every time. I don't care what roll you get with a hand cannon. If it doesn't have reinforced barrel or rifled barrel, you're putting yourself at a handicap. Now, some people would probably argue and say, well, Brave, just get good. But it doesn't work like that. For some of you out there, you guys are trying to improve. And there's no improving if you use the Wail. If you want to improve, you're gonna use the best weapons. So why handicap yourself? That's the question. So the reason I'm doing this video about the Wail is because for some of you, I hope you do post this somewhere. Bungie needs to know. Yes, the palindrome, the Luna, they were used a lot. They are overused, yes. But when Bungie says let's nerf the palindrome, let's nerf the Luna, they didn't just nerf those weapons. They nerfed the Wail, they nerfed the Revelator, they nerfed the Exile Student, they nerfed all those weapons. The Thorn, the Hawkmoon, every weapon got nerfed. Why? Because of two certain weapons. The Finel's Peril, that one got nerfed because of a certain weapon. And the thing is, guys, Bungie needs to approach this in a different direction. The Wail is a great gun. The rolls you can get on it are awesome. But just because they don't come with, rifled barrel, reinforced barrel, it shouldn't make them different than, the palindrome. So some of you are asking, well, what benefits do I get for using the Wail? And I'm sorry to say it, but you don't get anything. Maybe luck in the chamber, but with a 6-round mag. But even then, with the amount of drop-off damage, that luck in the chamber is going to make it feel like if you had rifled barrel. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So, like I said, is this a good option for the Crucible? For trials, no. I don't believe this gun is a great option for trials. For 6s, yes, in some circumstances. And what do you mean by that? Or what do I mean by that? Is the fact that in some circumstances this gun is great, yeah. But if you take on multiple targets and you have one luck in the chamber, you're not going to do much, guys. With the amount of drop off, You know, it's gonna take you 6 to 5 rounds to drop a Guardian. You know what I mean? And that's your entire magazine. I have about 7 Wails in my vaults, and none of them felt better than the vendor roll palindrome. You know, none of them felt better than a regular palindrome or a Luna, because that's the thing, guys. The damage drop off is just insane. Now, did Bungie mess up? I hate to say it, but yes. You know, when they nerf a certain type of weapon, they don't just nerf the weapon, they nerf the entire class. So some of you are wondering, like, well, Brave, it's just hand cannons, but it's more than just hand cannons. You know, it's the Thorn, it's the last word that they nerfed. You know, it's the first curse that they nerfed. It's more than just nerfing the palindrome. It's nerfing every single hand cannon out there. And the reason I'm out here talking about this is because I love the Wail. If you guys have a Wail, I recommend use it. You know, look at it like this. Every Tuesday, how many Guardians run to the Crucible Quartermaster than they do the Future War Code? Yeah, obviously, because the base stats. Could Bungie have approached this differently? Yes. I believe if they would have given the Wail a better set of base stats, oh man, the Wail would have been completely different. You know, give the Wail 3 times the amount of range, you know, 2 times the amount of range that it has now as base stats with the rolls it gets. Oh man, it'll beat the palindrome. It'll beat the Luna. But the base stats alone. You know, do I want to use weapons like this? Yeah, I love using weapons like this. The Revelator is one of my favorite weapons. The Free Will 3 from the New Monarchy is one of my favorite weapons. But when you cannot even give me regular, like, decent base stats, what's the point? What is the point? Bungie, you're limiting me, Bungie. You're limiting me to a certain weapon. You know, every time I get a palindrome or I get a Wail and it doesn't have sufficient range, you pretty much gave me three legendary marks. I hope you're happy. So back to my main question: is this weapon good? Yes, it is in certain circumstances. You know, it's great in 6s, guys. But if you're coming to Trials of Osiris, Skirmish, Salvage, anything that, you know, you're going to get some sweaty players in, no, I don't recommend it. I recommend you use a Palindrome, use a Luna, use a Hawksaw, Blind Perdition, any of those, you know, try-hard weapons. Because, you know, yeah, you're going to have to. But when it comes to using this weapon in sweaties, it's not worth it because of the base stats. Because of what you're getting out of it. You know, there's a lot better weapons out there. And like I said, why handicap yourself? Especially if your goal is to get better in this game. You don't want to handicap yourself. You want to give yourself every advantage. So, like I said earlier in the video, for those of you who post this onto a Bungie forum, Bungie, come on, Bungie. Like, you could do better. You know, just because certain weapons give you trouble doesn't mean you have to nerf the entire the entire archetype. You know, well, I dropped my phone there, guys. You know, you don't have to nerf the entire archetype. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. You know, there's a lot of good weapons out there that are in the same archetype. You know, like every hand cannon, you know, the ill will in certain circumstances, you know, got nerfed. Every hand cannon got nerfed. Why? Because you get killed by a hand cannon more than 3 times. It's like those things are OP, guys. You know, you have bigger fish to fry, Bungie. You know, worry about bigger things, not about hand cannons. You know, I understand damage drop off. Like, I'll end the video off like this, guys. Damage drop off is great. I completely agree with it. The Palindrome is great. You know, the damage drop off on it, it's perfect. The Luna, the damage drop off on that is perfect. I don't like the fact that the Wail has damage drop off. I don't like the fact that the Revelator has damage drop off. You know, the Exile Student, those weapons with less damage or less range shouldn't have as much damage drop off, you know, because they can't come with the same amount of range as the Palindrome. They can't. They just can't. Well, guys, that was the end of my rant there. You know, I'm over here trying to bat for the Wail because I enjoy using the Wail. I feel like it could have been better. Bungie fell short with that because they decided to nerf the entire weapon. Oh, and I went 19-0 in this game. It was pretty funny. I was literally, every time I fell into danger, I was like, I gotta get out of here. Well, guys, that's gonna bring us to the end of the video. If you like this video, leave a like. You know, comment down below. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to in Destiny 2. If it be the weapons, if it be the, you know, the subclasses, the storyline, anything. And I will reveal in the next video on who got the, you know, the beta code for the early access. Other than that, guys, I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. You know, don't forget to leave a like. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the Crucible.